Like every other fat, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight and transform myself both mentally and physically. And I know what you're thinking, because I'm the same. As soon as I hear a friend or family member and they're like, oh, I'm on this new health journey, I'm training for a marathon or a big walk, I'm like, oh my God, well done, congratulations, blocked. So my goal physically is to be able to fit into something from the lesbian clothing store SuperDry. Because we all know it's our people's uniform, right? But I don't even fit into the biggest man sizes. And I can't even think of trying anything on in the women's section. My plan is to lose about 3 to 4 stone. But Jenna, surely you don't have that much to lose. I do. And I want to get to a place like Rebel Wilson and Adele, where I've transformed into someone so skinny that people are like, oh, I hope she hasn't lost her sense of humour. But don't worry, because you can't lose something you never had in the first place. Anyway. I've always been a bit chubs. In fact, my mother was induced 2 weeks early because I was getting too fat in the womb. It was really a sign of things to come. But when I was at university, I did slim down a bit. Then afterwards, I went to work at a pizza restaurant, Pizza Express, and I was paid minimum wage, right? But, I mean, it was fine because I gained an extra £4 an hour in weight. Here's a picture of me at university. Look, not even a chin in sight. Gosh, no chin. That... Oof, barely half a chin, that. And here's me after working at Pizza Express. Holy Jesus, Mother of God, what the hell is that? So my goals for this transformation, apart from fitting into anything from SuperDry, although obviously socks and gloves don't count because I don't have fat hands. Improving my mental health, because apparently mainlining sugar does nothing for your mood and general well-being. Even though that Galaxy TV advert is like she's there and she's orgasming with a bloody chocolate bar. But you don't cut to her 20 minutes later with her head in the oven, do you? No! I want to be so fit that I can play tennis without having all of the pains. Because, it really hurts throwing a big wobbly body around a court for an hour. One day, just one day, I hope to be able to see my pubes without the use of carefully positioned mirrors. Oh, needs a trim. But how am I going to do this? Well, I don't bloody know. So I've had a Google, right? And here are some very helpful but highly inconvenient tips, okay? So I'm going to start off by eating a healthy and well-balanced diet. I'm not really sure what that is either, but I imagine that I'll be eating so much whole grain I'll start swaying in the wind. Also, I'm going to exercise more. I know, I didn't know I could do any more either. I've run a half a marathon, a couple of 5Ks, a couple of 10Ks, a couple of staircases, right? But apparently it's not like sex. When you do it once, you don't then have to do it again for a couple of years. No, you've got to do it every bloody week. No thanks. Thirdly, I'm going to cut down on all the delicious foods, because although life is short, apparently eating sweet and sour prawn balls with prawn toast and chips from the Chinese makes it even shorter. Who knew? Not me. And lastly, I'm going to cut down on other people's bullshit. And by other people's, naturally I mean my own. I mean, it's the hell up here, it really is. I must avoid being bored, sad, angry or frustrated because those emotions make me want to scoff myself into a diabetic coma. And I must also avoid being happy, nonchalant, thrilled, joyful, asleep because those emotions also make me want to scoff myself into a diabetic coma. So I will be doing a video every week this year, without fail, unless I die, in which case the videos will stop. No, Jenna, okay, positive, right? See, this is what I'm hoping the transformation will help, all this negativity. I will be doing a video every week without fail to update you, the internet, and also future skinny Jenna, who's going to be watching back and go, oh, look at those flabby cheeks! Or fat Jenna is going, oh, look at that slender face, whichever one is watching. If I don't commit to doing a video every week, then I just won't bloody bother. And then this time next year, I'll still be fat, miserable and unable to fit into anything from SuperDry. And if I'm not wearing something from SuperDry, how is anyone supposed to know I'm a lesbian? I mean, really. All messages of non-patronising support and love are very much appreciated. Unless you're skinny, in which case I don't want to hear from you. There. See you next week. Oh, and before I go, here are some before photos I took earlier. Gorgeous. Lovely. Oh, look at them curves. Oh, don't they just go on? God, how many curves? Blimey.